Kevin, you're going to play nice here? You're going to be nice and let Dave talk to his man?
Well, I'm not going to let Dave talk, but yeah, I'll be nice.
As you know, Kevin is a lifelong Los Angeles Lakers fan. Dave, the King of Mexico, the producer of the Kevin and Bean Show, is a lifelong Los Angeles Clippers fan. So we have a lot of discussions on and off the air about these teams. And, of course, they're playing again this Sunday. We could not be more excited to welcome to the program Matt Barnes from the Los Angeles Clippers. Hi, Matt. Welcome to the show, my friend. How are you?
Thanks for having me. How you guys doing?
We are good. Yeah.
Don't feel like you have to talk to Kevin. He's the enemy today, man.
Look, here's the thing. There may be some credits riding on the season. And, when the Clips play the Lakers on Sunday, you could help a brother out by throwing the game. Is that possible?
No.
No?
That's not in the cards this time. Sorry about that.
That's right. Sweet, baby. Damn it.
Well, it is worth mentioning that if I'm not mistaken, Matt, is this the first time ever that the Clippers could sweep the Lakers in their in-season meetings this year?
I'm not sure the history, but, I definitely don't recall it either, as a fan or as a player, seeing the Clippers do this thus far. So, it's going to be an exciting game on Sunday.
It's going to be great. What's it like for you? I mean, you kind of have a special circumstance as somebody who played for the Lakers before you came to the Clippers. Is it even weirder for you when you're going up against them?
It's not weird. It's just, it's always exciting. Anytime you're playing the Lakers, it's a big game. It's exciting no matter, what their positioning is. They've kind of had an up and down season with people in and out and new coaches, but at the same time, they're still a very dangerous team. So it's going to be a lot of fun Sunday.
Do you take credit for when you played for the Lakers, they were good, and now you play for the Clippers and they're good?
No, because we weren't good enough when I played for the Lakers. Playing for the Lakers, it's championship or bust, and, we didn't get a chance to do that, so obviously we weren't good enough.
The Clippers have had a remarkable season, and it's been so much fun. I mean, this has been the first season in a long time that even non-basketball fans have their ears have perked up, and they said, wow, what's going on with these guys? These are superstars now. But you have been very outspoken calling out your own teammates when you don't play as well as you think. I mean, that's interesting. Not a lot of people will do that publicly to say, hey, we have to be better, but you're not afraid to. How come?
No, just because we know the talent we have on this team, and the potential we have. Even though this is a new team, we're very strong from top to bottom. And, we came into this season talking about we have a chance to win a championship. And early on we played like it. And of late we've been very inconsistent. So we know it's time to, start playing better. And, hopefully we can start doing that.
Is there a little bit of a psychological challenge as far as knowing how long the season is, knowing when the playoffs start? You've already secured a place in the playoffs, so is there a chance of a little bit of a letdown? Is that something you have to fight?
I could see if maybe if we had won some championships already and, we're like, let's just get this started again. But, this is a new, uncharted territory for this team and for this franchise and this team even, with all the new guys. So, from my point of view, there shouldn't be that. There may be a little bit of it, but at the same time, we're trying to still position ourselves for the best seed we possibly can. So,
right.
We just need to lock in and get ready for this run.
Dave, the King of Mexico, you're talking to a real-life Clipper. What do you got?
That's awesome. Hey, Matt, you're on one of the best benches in the NBA. Do you ever give the starters some grief for, because you're keeping the team running right now. You guys are literally carrying them on your backs. Do you ever give them, a little motivation, dude, we're coming for you? We're coming for your positions.
I think that's what's good about our team is, we do that to each other. We're a very outspoken team, when it comes to, letting people know what's right and what's wrong. And, when we're not playing well, they'll be the first to tell us and vice versa. Of late, the starters have got off to, a little slower starts and we've picked it up. We've said something to them that, we need to be consistent, starters and bench players. So, in order for us to be a productive team and consistent team, both sides need to be playing well.
This is the voice of Matt Barnes here on the Kevin and Bean Show from the Los Angeles Clippers. We're talking to him about, among other things, the game against the Lakers at Staples Center, which is this Sunday. What's it been like for the Clippers around the country on the road? Have you started to see a bunch of people coming out for you now?
It's been different, because I started my career here 11 years ago, and it was a lot different. We didn't have a practice facility. We had about 3,500 fans in the stands. Not just kidding. We had a little bit more than that.
Right.
Some loyal fans. But on the road,
you guys were playing in street clothes back then, if I remember.
Yeah, we had to bring our shoes from home. But there is a draw on the road, definitely. We have a very talented and star-studded team. Along with Blake and Chris, those people bring a lot of fans. DeAndre, we just have a high-flying, exciting team. And anytime you put something like this together, you're going to have fans. that we never knew we had. And, whether they're new fans or old fans, we definitely appreciate the support. And, we always want to put a good show on out when they come out to watch.
I got to say, you guys seem to be having more fun than any team in the NBA.
Yeah, no, we have a blast. And we have such a close team that, we get along on and off the court. And I think that translates to, our chemistry so fast, considering half this team is new. And, for us to, be breaking franchise records left and right, it says something to, everybody's character and, how we all accepted each other. And, we all have the same goal on this team.
Matt, I have an unusual question for you. I know that you're friendly with, like Steve Nash and guys like that. Do you have any thoughts as to what's gone wrong for the Lakers this season with the superstar talent pool that they have over there? Why do you suppose they haven't been better than they are?
I just kind of think the up and down situation with the coaches.
Yeah.
To start with Mike Brown and then, go to someone else and then finally go to Mike D'Antoni when everyone else wanted Phil Jackson. I just think they've been on the emotional roller coasters as players, and then you need some kind of stability from the head coach position. And then not to mention they've had so many people in and out. A team on paper they have a great team, but they really haven't been together that long. And when you put that many superstars together, it's going to take time. We were lucky that we put a lot of good players together. Not quote unquote Hall of Famers. We just put a lot of talent together, but they put, superstar Hall of Fame players together. And, it takes time to get that going.
Yeah, it's weird. Things are so different on paper than they are in real life, and chemistry is that great intangible that you can't fake. I mean, it just has to be there or it has to develop. And you're absolutely right that the Clippers, I mean, even with the big names that you have and that you've mentioned, have been, it seems like, playing together as a unit since game one.
Yeah, we picked up on each other fast. We had about a week and a half in China, so we were forced to look at each other every single day. Whether people liked it or didn't like it, we really got a chance to bond and really get to know each other and, really kind of, set the foundation then. And, for whatever reason, it's been a slow process for the Lakers, but, I have, faith in them. If they get in the playoffs, they're going to be a handful, so you can never count them out.
Well, I know we're out of time. I know we have to go, but I want to make sure we get in a plug for your foundation because it sounds like you're doing some great work. Athletes versus Cancer is what you call it. Tell us about it real quick.
It's a foundation I started when I lost my mom in 2000. I lost my mom in 2007, and 26 days to 4 different stages of cancer. So in 2008, my wife and I started Athletes vs. Cancer. You can find information at athletesversuscancer.org. We go into inner city and provide free cancer screening, pamphlets, just notes about cancer, and really just saying knowledge is power. This cancer is something that doesn't discriminate, and, it affects newborns to, grandparents, so we want to try to help in any way we possibly can.
That's great. Matt Barnes, Los Angeles Clippers playing the Lakers this weekend. You can follow him on Twitter, by the way, at Matt_Barnes22, and, of course, Clippers.com. Great to have you on the show, man. Have a great rest of the season, and thank you for the time.
Thank you.